Hello all, this is Reagan here and welcome to Mr. Pandaria beta content again. Now I'm bringing you Paladin tank doing Stormsnout Brewery, which is the second instance and in the new Mr. Pandaria. And this is the first trash mobs right here. Now these are actually kind of annoying. They kept knocking me around, which was extremely annoying. Barely got to hit them sometimes. So you see you got a little bit bar filling up there while you're running around killing shit. I'm not sure exactly what that is for. I think it's like noise you make. So when you make enough noise, the bar will fill up and the boss will spawn. But I'm not completely sure. I'll have to look into that a bit more. So yeah, pretty simple trash here. Run around, AoE. Yeah, I was using Seal of Righteousness for this because that's AoE godness, because it cleaves like hell, which is awesome for AoE tanking. And of course you got your Consecration, you got your Hammer of the Righteous. Yeah, pretty much AoE tanking is godly. I don't know what this DK was doing, but he was pulling like a madman. He's gonna go down here in a second, just watch. And he goes down for the count. Yep, there he goes. So now we're pretty much 4-man, which is pretty much how we do this. Kill all of this and the boss spawns right on top of us. I wanted to rest the DK to have his extra DPS, but some guy kept pulling the boss, or maybe the boss just pulls automatically when this happens, I don't know. So there we go, we engage the boss, and this boss, he doesn't really do much special. You can use those barrels and push him into him for a damage increase buff to make fight go quicker. Other than that, he's pretty much a tank and spank. He does a frontal cone every now and then, which tank can move out of, or else you get perma-stunned, like it took me a while to figure out. I was just standing there tanking it through. It's a lucky thing I had a good healer. So yeah. I really like the new Paladin stuff, I really do. There is some adjusting I need to do. I wasn't really trying out the stats that's supposed to be the best for Paladin tanks here. I'm just going with my mastery, CTC capped reforges and stuff like I do alive. Really haven't tested out anything else yet. I'll have to do that at some point. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, according to Thek, the noble theory crafter, the best stats are going to be hit, haste, and expertise. So that's going to be quite interesting to see in the future. But so far it's only early beta, and we'll have to see when it gets closer to release. Yeah, there the boss goes down. And he drops a quite nice tanking weapon actually. I think I actually rolled need for that because the stats are actually quite good over my heroic hand of Morchuk. So I'm gonna pick up that and test it out on beta, see how it does. Alright, so now we move on here. The next trash is actually a gauntlet. There's a bunch of mobs and they won't stop coming until you actually reach the boss area and spawn the boss. Yeah, I'm just getting some heals here because the healer actually DC'd. As you may have noticed, the loot system is changed. It actually shows you when you win something now, which is awesome. I like it. And it also shows you what people have rolled for earlier in the dungeon. So if someone rolls need on everything, you can pretty much see it. That's the easy way to pick up the ninjas. Yeah, so here we go to the second set of trash. Just a bunch of small rats like this. Some are called hoppers, some are called boppers. Now the boppers you want to kill, because when they die, they drop a hammer which you can pick up and smash everything around you. Which is overpowered as hell, and I kinda wish you could take it out of the instance, to be honest, and just using trash mobs. But yeah, it's quite awesome and it's quite fun. And I think a lot of people are gonna love this just because of that. I know I do. I didn't really get a chance to pick up a hammer, but that's a DPS job. I'm just a tank, I tank stuff. I keep aggro on stuff. That's what I do. That's what I always do. So yeah, I'm just running through here. I'm popping a cooldown here because, well, why not? Help out the healer a bit. We run through here. The boss is actually going to spawn in this next area, in this small area here. So I run in. Well, I hadn't noticed that the healer was actually DC'd at this point because he wasn't anywhere around. And we're just AoEing stuff down. The DK dies again. I'm sure he has blood presence on or something, because he was pulling aggro like mad. So yeah, here we go. Here spawns the boss, and this boss is quite an easy boss. He does standard melee attacks, doesn't hit for much. Other than that, he doesn't really have many abilities. He spawns ads every now and then from the pit behind him, as you can see. He has this whirlwind attack, kind of like that guy in Utgard Pinnacle, the mount boss, which everyone hates, that won't drop the freaking Proto Drake. Yeah, here comes the ads. He spawns the same ads as trash. He spawns hoppers and boppers, and the boppers are gonna be a big boost on this boss. Yeah, and he also does this. He does a small AoE cone of breath, which is pretty much 360 degrees spin. You know, pretty much don't stand in that. Simple mechanic. Don't stand in the shit. Kill ads. Kill boss, profit. Yeah, but here we wipe because the healer DC'd and he couldn't get in because the door was locked. So yeah. But it happens. That's what you risk when you go with pugs. This is the reason why I usually don't pug. I pretend to go with the guild group. So we'll do a little skip here because the healer, to get the healer back on, and we had to replace a guy because he left. So we got a hunter in. So here we go, second time. Okay, go in, I pull. I have a bit of a problem keeping aggro because the freaking hunter pet was on taunt or aggressor or whatever that pet thing is that make them get aggro. It's extremely annoying. I was just doing everything I could to try to get some aggro out of the damn pet, except for chewing the hunter out. There you go, the ads come, kill them, simple. And the boss does his frontal spray. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we Protection Paladins got Hammer of Wrath back, which is awesome. It's an awesome ability, I love it. It's nice to have something extra to click when the boss gets below a certain amount of HP, so you just can help out with an extra bit of DPS if you need it. It's nice on fights like Balrog, Ultraxian, and DPS races like that. Just a little bit extra. So yeah, the boss is getting pretty low here, and I stand in the freaking thing like a dumbass. Yeah, we kill the last few ads, and the boss should be down any minute now. And there he goes. 194k experience for that boss. It's not bad, it's not bad. So yeah, on to the next set of trash. That was the second boss. I do believe there's 3 bosses in this instance, if I remember correctly. And here we got something new to Mr. Pandaria. We got a ale elemental. Yeah, it's a bear elemental. What will Blizzard come up with next, I tell ya. And they make this annoying little screechy sound. Holy crap, I want to rip my ears off. Yeah, as you can hear it, it's pretty annoying. Okay, get some small ads here. Pretty much a lot of beer or ale elementals in this area. Just, it's not really that tricky with this trash though. Just pull AoE down, pull AoE down, pull AoE down. That's pretty much what it seems to be like in Mr. Pandaria. Just pull an AoE down. It's back to rat style, baby. We'll see how this turns out later on though. I'm mostly looking forward to heroics personally. Normals don't really bother me that much because I'm not going to be doing much normals anyway. My plan is just to level through questing, get up to 90, and then just get some normal gear so I can get into heroics. And then get into raiding as soon as possible. That's all I want. Heroics I can do another time. Well, heroics I'm gonna be doing a lot because I want the probably glory mount that they're gonna put out as well, so we'll see how it turns out about that. I don't think everything's been finalized yet, so I'm looking forward to do the new heroics though. We're just trying to find something to talk about before we get to the boss. Should be the last set of trash here. Yeah, you actually get a debuff or something on this that makes beer come out of your ears, which is kind of weird. I don't even drink. Seriously, I don't drink. Please don't give me abuse about it. Yes, here we go. Last boss. This boss can actually change depending on... Well, he can have a few random abilities. I'll cover the ones we got because I don't really know most abilities we didn't get, which is his other form or something. I don't know how it works with the random. I think it's just random. Yeah, I'm just waiting for people to get mana and shit, but looks like people weren't interested. So I just went. There we go, the last boss of the dungeon, which I can't remember the name of all of a sudden. Yeah, he doesn't really do much. If you don't, he's pretty much permanent staying in the middle of the room, so if you move away from him, he won't follow after. If no one is in his melee range, he will cast ability on people, kind of like every single boss that stationary does. He spawns a few ads, air bubbles or something, just they die in like one attack. Should be doing his other ability here pretty soon. He casts the same thing as the trash does on people, so people get beer coming out of their ears. Again, this, he spawns some stuff on the ground that makes you unable to attack. What you want to do, you use the bubble, and then you can actually jump up and fly for a short time. And that's the only way you can still attack and cast your spells. So yeah, this is pretty much the simple version of this boss. The other version is probably a bit trickier, but I've only seen that like once and that was a long time ago. Yeah, boss is gonna go down soon, and that was the Stormsnout Brewery of the Mr. Pandaria, the second dungeon in Mr. Pandaria. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I can level to 87 soon if the server becomes stable so I can record Shadowpan Monastery. Thank you all for watching, and this was Reagan, signing out. Goodbye.